Hilda Baci is a young chef from Nigeria. She became famous when she cooked for almost 4 days, feeding the people and showing the world Nigerian food.
Hi guys, we're here again, and this is where the pots that we're using to make history again is being coupled. So what we're doing today is actually a dry run to test the pots to make sure that there's no leakage, see how the pot takes to ingredients. Nigerian Jollof! I just had this random thought about making like a very large pot of jollof rice. It just got me thinking like, oh yeah, this is actually...
The Guinness World Record gave her the prize for the longest cooking marathon. Hilda Baci wanted to do more. She wanted to cook the biggest pot of jollof rice in the world. The pot so big, thousands could eat from it. She said it. I wasn't not just about food, but about showing the Nigeria culture and love for cooking.
In 2023, it was the Hilda Baci Cookathon that took the world by storm. This year, it's Jollof, the heartbeat of West Africa. A taste that tells our story. It's more than cooking. It's a celebration of our food, our culture, music, and us.
Now imagine one day, a hot sun, a crane lifting the pot higher, people singing, dancing, waiting, and the smell of pepper, onions, and even rice fill the air. Hilda Baci and her team cook and stir tomato paste, pepper, spicy, oil, and everything went inside. People watched and shared. It was not just about food, it was a festival, Hilda Baci said.
It was the Hilda Baci Cookathon that took the world by storm. This year, it's Jollof, the heartbeat of West Africa. A taste that tells our story. It's more than cooking. It's a celebration of our food, our culture, music, and us. We're making history again, and I want you to be there when it happens. 2 years ago, I imagined the largest pot of Nigerian jollof rice the world has ever seen. And today, with Gino, a brand we all grew up with, my dream is becoming a reality. Hi, I'm Hilda Baci, and come 12th September 2025, I will be making the largest pot of Nigerian jollof rice the world has ever seen in this 6 meters by 6 meters pot, of course with my Gino.
I wanted the world to see how big Nigerian food is, and she did it. Wow! Many of you will be wondering where this jollof rice is coming from. But what is jollof rice itself? Jollof rice is one of the most loved food in the West African. It's rice cooked with tomato paste, onions, spicy. It looks red or orange. It tastes sweet and spicy. People eat it at weddings, birthdays, and even big parties. Where did this jollof rice or even start from? Long time ago, in Senegal, Gambia, and the Wolof people made a dish called temboloding. It had a rice, fish, and tomato. These dishes later spread to other African countries. It became what we now call jollof rice. Every country changed it a little. So today, you can taste Nigerian jollof rice, Ghana jollof rice, and even Sierra Leone jollof rice and more. Now, here we are. The fun about it. People fight about jollof rice, not with fist, but with word. The jollof rice war is the argument which different countries make best of jollof rice. Nigeria says our party jollof rice is the best, but the Ghana says no, Ghana jollof rice better. Senegal says we started it, so our own is number one. The truth is everyone loves their own jollof rice, and maybe that is the beauty of it. Well, tell me in the comment section, which one do you think is the best? Nigeria jollof rice, Ghana jollof rice, or Senegalese jollof rice? I will be reading to answer you in the comment section.
Hello everyone, Hilda Baci here, and I'm so excited as I'm making this video because I remember how nervous I was when I was about to make the announcement telling everybody that I was going to be making the largest pot of Nigerian jollof rice the world has ever seen with my Gino. But you guys have been amazing. The support, the care, the encouragement has been so incredible. Now we put out a link for people to register to attend the event, and to my greatest surprise, over 20,000 people registered to attend this event. I mean, who am I that you guys even care about what I'm doing? It means so much to me and I don't take it for granted. Now, your safety and your comfort is so important to us. And the venue we're going to be using before, which is Muri Okunola Park, is a 3,000 at most, a 3,500 capacity venue, which is not even enough to even accommodate half the number of people that have registered to attend on the site. So we have decided that we are going to be changing the venue. But this venue is bigger, it's amazing, and it's not even far from the previous venue. The new venue is, drum roll please, Echo Hotels and Suites. So guys, come the 12th of September 2025, this Friday, I, Hilda Baci, will be making the largest pot of Nigerian jollof rice the world has ever seen. Of course, with my Gino. And you, because what is my jollof rice without you to share it with me? Time, it starts at 9 a.m. and I want you to come in as quickly as possible. The registration is seamless and you're comfortable. Now, this event is completely free. You are not to pay for registration, and you are certainly not going to be paying for the amazing meal that I'm going to make for you. I cannot wait to see you there. Love you guys. Mwah!
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, click the bell so you don't miss the story, and even drop a comment from Nigeria, Ghana, or Senegal. Well, let's move into the original. The jollof rice is more than food. It's a memory. When it tastes, you remember your mother, your grandmother, your village, and the party you dance for. Smell of jollof rice can make you feel at home, even if you are far away. Nigerian jollof rice known for its smoky taste. The one from the bottom of the pot called party jollof rice. Ghanaian jollof rice is like a different style. Senegalese jollof rice use fish and other vegetables, but no matter how it is, jollof rice means jollof rice. Family celebration. So when Hilda Baci cooked the largest jollof rice, it was more than breaking a record. It shows that the world that Nigeria is proud of its food. She showed that Africa food can be the biggest powerful of any food in the world.
Measurement is correct. So that was my biggest fear. I'm like, what if my measurement is off? Chef Gibbs is our culinary director. He's also been working with me, working with our head of procurement, Lola, to make sure that we have all the ingredients that we need, you know, and everything. So once I do my measurements, I pass it on to Gibbs. Gibbs translates it, and that's how we know like what we need.
As you all know, Hilda is someone with the biggest dreams. And so when Hilda called and said, Gibbs, we're going again, though, I was like, I already knew that it was going to be something that was going to be mind-blowing. And I love challenges. I love making a statement. I love putting Nigeria on the map. And so it was a very, very easy sell for me. We divided the team structure into like 4. So we have like the main chefs that will be in charge of the main pots, stirring, pouring. We have the sous that will assist them, lifting, running. Then we have like the line cooks and the kitchen assistants that will handle the prep stations and everything at the back of house. And then there's the procurement team. Then we also plan to do like heat resistant overalls. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort that has been put into this so far. We have some of the best hands coming to work with us, and it's really, really exciting.
has been part of our staple in Nigeria for the longest time. Jollof is beyond a dish.
People came together to eat, sing, and even dance. Some people even cried because jollof rice is not just a rice, it is a story of love, culture, and even history. And Hilda Baci gave the story to the world in a giant pot. So now, I want to ask, which country do you think it make the best jollof rice? Write your answer in the comment section. I will pin the most interesting one. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. More stories are still coming, and thank you for watching this video. It's your boy Hola of MAIMEDIA TV, and I'm gonna see you in another video. Peace out.
Hi guys, we're here again, and this is where the pots that we're using to make history again is being coupled. So what we're doing today is actually a dry run to test the pots to make sure that there's no leakage, to see how the pot takes to ingredients. Nigerian jollof! I just had this random thought about making like a very large pot of jollof rice. It just got me thinking like, oh yeah, this is actually a thing, and this is something that I can do, and World Jollof Day came to mind. So I'm like, this is something that I can do for World Jollof Day.
Jollof rice is about pride, it's about culture, it's about food which unites us and brings us together. And of course, who better to do it with? Our own Hilda Baci, our brand ambassador.
Into a full size, and I'll start by frying it. So when we put the oil, the first thing that's going to go in is going to be the goat meat.
And you remove it.
No, he's saying that it's done. I'm telling him it's not done. Like, what I say, let me see what time. No, there will be a train that will.
Oh yeah, everybody go to your position.
Initially, the conversation started with myself and the head of marketing. Then from there, we transitioned to speaking to some members in the brand. I spoke to my management as well. Then we decided, oh, we need to put the team together. And I think that's one of the most exciting things. You know, with this time, obviously, it would be the same Alpha team that worked on the Cookathon project. I pretty much reached out to everybody else, you know, curated a group for production, for PR, marketing, and everything else. Pots.
When we got the brief, it was a bit challenging.
So it's from here to this place.
Okay.
Like round, like that. Yeah. And then the height is like here.
But based on the fact that this is what we do, MAIMEDIA creates a disruptive image for out of home concepts. We called the team, and our director of projects here took charge of the whole process.
The project has not been done before in Africa, and we're grateful to have accomplished this, even though it's not without challenge. It's mountain. First, I must say that this is as a result of and may I just give you the dimension? It's a 6x6 circumference high pot. So first off, we scouted, we thought about it, where I'm going to get in, what kind of materials are we going to use for the fabrication. We traveled to Shaki. You know, we're trying to look for how to probably mold the pots. Different concepts came up, and but eventually we settled for a 304 stainless sheet pot.
Mr. Ayoshe will not still get like extra just in case. With that day, fire. Go!
In the middle. Stretch your hand.
Don't put water there. I want to put it there. Let him fry it there and bring it here. Where is Mama? So I had only seen videos of the pot when it was still just bare on the floor, and by the time it had coupled into a proper structure, I scheduled with Hamad to film the promo video. So the day of the promo video, when we came, we looked at the gas, we looked at the side. That was my first time actually seeing the in all its glory, you know, like looking at how big it was. And I'm not even going to lie to you, I started having so much anxiety because I had already done the math for how much rice we're going to need and how much oil and how much, you know. But when I saw the pot, I'm like, are you sure that my measurement is correct? So that was my biggest fear. I'm like, what if my measurement is off? Chef Gibbs is our culinary director. He's also been working with me, working with our head of procurement, Lola, to make sure that we have all the ingredients that we need, you know, and everything. So once I do my measurements, I pass it on to Gibbs. Gibbs translates it, and that's how we know like what we need.
As you all know, Hilda is someone with the biggest dreams. And so when Hilda called and said, Gibbs, we're going again, though, I was like, I already knew that it was going to be something that was going to be mind-blowing. And I love challenges. I love making a statement. I love putting Nigeria on the map. And so it was a very, very easy sell for me. We divided the team structure into like 4. So we have like the main chefs that will be in charge of the main pots, stirring, pouring. We have the sous that will assist them, lifting, running. Then we have like the line cooks and the kitchen assistants that will handle the prep stations and everything at the back of the house. And then there's the procurement team. Then we also plan to do like heat resistant overalls. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort that has been put into this so far. We have some of the best hands coming to work with us, and it's really, really exciting. It's something that I think everybody should be a part of. Jollof rice is something that's been part of our staple in Nigeria for the longest time. Jollof is beyond a dish.
We filmed the promo video and we decided we need to test the pot. So the first conversation of testing, we just wanted to test water heat circulation. So Mr. Ayo actually got a tanker, filled the pot about 50% with water, and that was about 12,000 liters of water. And we boiled it, and I think after 2 hours it had gotten to boiling point. But Ore sent me a message and said we need to test it with food. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely agree. We actually need to test it with food because that way it helps us to anticipate what can go wrong. And we now scheduled today.
We're testing the heat. We're testing that the food we have calculated previously, that the quantity is right to at least fill the pot. The dimension of the pot is 6 meters wide. We're making sure that safety is in check, food quantity is in check. Check, check, check. And so far, I think it's been great. I think we've taken a lot of learnings today that is even going to help us go back to the drawing board and make sure we tighten our plans. I think that we are good on the quantity we have estimated for the food.
It was a bit more difficult today because the quantity of rice we're cooking in comparison to the size of the pot is like a drop. We're making 5,000 kilograms, and today we tested with just 100 kilograms. So you can see that that's like 10% or so.
This is why we're here today.
Because it just makes life so much easier. Oh yeah, we decided on the spoon. So we have some really long metal spoons, which are great, but for the mixing process, it's better for us to actually use wooden spoons. You know, so we all agreed that we need to get wooden spoons. So there are just a few things that we have been able to achieve with today's dry run that, you know, gives me some confidence in what's to come on the 12th. Yes, my dreams always scare me, and I genuinely feel like why my dreams don't scare me, maybe they are not ugly. No. So yeah, my dreams definitely always scare me, and I encounter challenges, but something that I know about myself is I'm very solutions driven, so I don't focus on the problem, I solve it. My name is Hilda Baci, a 29-year-old proud brand ambassador for Gino and Bama, and come the 12th of September 2025, my humble self and Gino will be making the largest pot of Nigerian jollof rice the world has ever seen. I can't wait to see you there. Mwah!